What up, you awesome people? I'm Julian, coming through with a new music video review for you. This time we got Tyler, the Creator, CHROMAKOPIA Tour, a song that was dropped 3 hours ago and has over 325,000 views. Just before we dive in and go, as always, a link to the music video is down below, but please show some love and help support this channel to grow by whamming that like button and bamming that subscribe button. Thank you. Now let's dive right into it. So I will say this is much more like a teaser than a full music video, but the way it's made, let's still call it a cinematic music video. So Tyler, the Creator, has this new project that I am fascinated by. Can't wait till his album drops on October 28th and we get to all enjoy the full experience. But he keeps leaving these breadcrumbs, these little vignettes, if you will, these like teases of what he's gonna bring. Now at first I'm like, are these each their own little music video? But the more I study it, I realize they're all part of something much bigger, including this music video, you know, CHROMAKOPIA Tour. The music video seems like a continuation of his first music video of this album that he dropped, Saint Chroma. Because in Saint Chroma, spoiler alert, at the very end of the music video is all these people just conform like soldiers into this shipping container, and then he just it blows up, you know? It blows up. Now this takes place after that. The only thing that I will say is a bit confusing is in Saint Chroma, the shipment container blew up, so it's very weird that this video starts with these soldiers just conformed in line going from a shipment container to a plane. Now we can imagine that maybe he blew up one shipment container in Saint Chroma and has several other shipment containers with these soldier-like people that are just gonna follow whatever he wants. Tyler in this one, has that same mask, which I guess is just gonna be in the whole series of vignettes and music videos he drops. I think it's a very cool look, very unique. It's black and white, however, at the end of this video, I'll get to what happens, but it becomes in color a little bit. Anyways, fascinating character he's playing, fascinating kind of wardrobe, mask, and all of that. Now, let's just, for the sake of believing, this is all a linear, big project that he got going on. Again, these people were from a different shipping container. They went to the plane, and what'd he do? Again, he blows up the plane. I will say, so it's fascinating, the metaphor about conforming and just following somebody blindly without knowing what's happening, because you never know where you could be led to. I do appreciate the metaphor. But I will say, this is the first music video on his, I was gonna say trilogy, but he's dropped 4 already, that I would say there is a few issues. But let's dive into the audio first. Well, at this point, it's not first, but let's dive into the audio before we go into the issues. So the audio, I will say it's very unique, but to me, this is much less of a song and more of like a tease, like I keep saying. But to be fair, it could also be a very, 53-second song. It is what it is, because his last video is 38 seconds. Again, very mysterious, very intriguing. I'm fascinated. But I would like more, because his first 3 black and white music videos for this series were all very different. The vibes, the feelings, his character was the same, but they're all very different. This, again, like I said, kind of a sequel to, in my opinion, to Saint Chroma, but it would have been cool if there was more than just an explosion. I do like that it's a plane exploding, not, obviously, I never want that in real life, but I do like that it's different than a shipment container, and I like that they're paying homage to The Dark Knight, when Heath Ledger went to blow up, rest in peace Heath Ledger, but when Heath Ledger was the Joker going to blow up that hospital and the button wouldn't work, there's that in this, so I think Tyler, the Creator, is paying homage to that, and as soon as he blows up the plane, he goes from black and white to, you see his chroma green, shirt on, and you just see him in color for a brief moment. Now I'm, again, fascinated by these music videos, fascinated by the album, and I was gonna be like, man, he's having this tour, this is a brilliant way to launch it off and let everyone know, but then, you know what I found out? It's gonna be a tour with Lil Yachty, and I'm like, no, there's only 2 songs I've ever heard Lil Yachty enhance, where any other time I've heard Lil Yachty, I'm like, he declines the value of the song. Look at I Spy. I Spy was great with Kyle, and then Lil Yachty comes on, declines the song. Now the 2 songs I do like with Lil Yachty, I will say is Broccoli, right? Yes, that's a guilty pleasure song. I thought he crushed his verse, even with the controversial lines he says. And I also think Don't Worry, an underrated song, I really enjoy, and I think Lil Yachty crushes it. But I've never heard another good Lil Yachty feature or song. Please drop below if there is another good Lil Yachty song, because I just would like to know. But the fact that Tyler, the Creator, this artist that is so diverse, that's doing something so uniquely experimental but incredible, is then going to be doing this with Lil Yachty. Now, Lil Boat might not be in his music, you know, hopefully not, because that I feel like will definitely take away, but they're doing a tour together, so maybe they're just sharing the stage. I get that, but it's like, I was gonna be down to go see Tyler the Creator, but not with Lil Yachty. In fact, there's somebody else that's gonna be joining them named Paris, Texas. I've never even heard of this person, and I'd rather go see Paris, Texas than Lil Yachty. But hey, enough about my opinion on that. I am fascinated about what Tyler the Creator does next, and let me know, what's your favorite Tyler the Creator little snippet video from this album so far, and what do you think that he's saying with all these videos? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you think his next video in the Saint Chroma series is gonna be. And until the next time, y'all, cheers, players. Forget them haters.